Welcome to Anita Talks History and Genealogy. And I'm so glad that you all could join me today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to share. And, if you have any comments, I just, stopping by to comment on the idiocy of DJT going into Venezuela and starting a war. And I just could not believe how the media, when I got up this morning, I'm looking, and there's the media not condemning what Trump did. Very few condemn what he did, which is going to take us into a war with Venezuela, to a war that may be worse than the one in Vietnam, which, by the way, we lost. So within my lifetime, here is another major war started by a feckless president of these United States. They don't seem to be able to move along or just live a life without going somewhere, threatening somebody, killing somebody. This is a democracy, isn't it? It's supposed to be a democracy. And this person as president now is more of a threat to us, or has been more of a threat to us, the citizens of these United States, than to anyone else. And now he is just wandering all around, killing people in the Caribbean, for talking about their drug dealers with no proof, going to Venezuela, kidnapping not only the president but his wife and children. Why are you kidnapping the wife and children? I mean, it makes no sense. You have no legal authority to kidnap the president, but why did you take his wife and children? What are you doing? And what I'm saying is it's a continuation of colonization. That is what we need to understand. This is why they have no intention of paying us, the indigenous people and the descendants of slaves, reparations, or even apologizing, because they have no intention of changing. They have not. They're still the same people who came here, who killed off the native people, raped, robbed, pillaged, stole their land, and then cut the land up and began selling it. Putting a profit on the land of the indigenous people. That is what America, the United States, well, they were doing it in America too. Took the land that, the natives who lived on the land, who had villages, they did not have mortgages on their land. That was unheard of. They did not sell land. They were not capitalists. The capitalists come here, or in Australia, or in, throughout the world, and colonize people, and then steal their mineral wealth, take their land and put a dollar sign on a dollar amount on it and sell it. They bring us mortgages, land grants. Everything is monetized. Everything is monetized under these people. And we're supposed to accept it and not complain. This was not how we lived. This is not how our ancestors lived. You cannot eat money. They monetized everything. Now, DJT and his corporate sponsors are over in Venezuela, in an attempt to take over their oil wealth and benefit from it, just like they did when they colonized the the Americas and took the gold, stole the gold, stole all of the mineral wealth, and made Europe a first world country. That's how Europe became a first world country. And that's how South America became a third world country. Because they stole all the mineral wealth, killed off as many as they could with disease or just killing them, enslaved the children, raped and impregnated some of the women. Are we going to tell the truth? Come on. When are we going to wake up and understand that it is we, the people, who will save ourselves? And we need to stop bragging about being a democracy when there is no sign of a democracy here in these United States. Most of our Congress, in both houses, in both parties, are owned by AIPAC. They accept money from AIPAC. Whoever you accept money from, these lobbyists, they own you. So when you're being dependent on them and their money, that's who owns you. So you care more about what's going on or saving Israel than you do about what's going on or saving people here in these United States. That's what's happening. And I would like to know, what are you all's thoughts? It's just disgusting to me to see the media championing, not all of them, championing what DJT did, dropping bombs on innocent civilians, going in and kidnapping Maduro and his wife and children for no reason. He's not bothering them. Venezuela is a sovereign nation. The Caribbean waters are not the United States territory. Just because you have warships don't mean that you have to use them, especially against smaller nations. It's just a big bully tactic, taking warships to waters that are in the territory of the United States, but these are not the United States waters. And you're killing people for no reason. If there was a reason, other than, they're selling drugs. How do you know they're selling drugs? You killed them. You didn't ask them. You didn't arrest them and question them. You are just making assumptions and killing people on assumption. But that's what this nation has become. So I just want to know what you all's thoughts are about this situation that's going on here, because it's going to affect us. If they bring back the draft, guess whose children and grandchildren will be caught up to a nation that is the United States? What are they doing? Taking away African American history, taking away our heroes, any plaques that talk about our ancestors who served in these wars here in these United States, and bringing back the Confederacy. But yet when they start this war and call up a draft, which, hey, DJT may not call up the draft, but I bet you the Democrats will, because this war that he's starting, the Democrats will inherit. And then they'll be calling our children, our young people, especially our young men, to go fight another imperialist war. And we cannot have that. We cannot continue to do that. Our children deserve a life. They deserve to be free. And I can tell you, as someone who lived through the Vietnam War, seeing our young men taken from the streets and then having them say that, oh, they don't take care of their families. Talk about the same young men you sent to Vietnam when they were like 17 and 18 years old, to have them come back either in body bags with PTSD or sick from Agent Orange. That's what they're about to do again to our young men. And then they say, oh, they don't have no fathers in their household, but they don't take responsibility for the fact that they are the ones that took the fathers out of our household, sent them to Vietnam to die, and have continually taken our young people and sent them to war. My father and my uncles were drafted during World War II, sent to Germany. And my uncles came back, and they were never the same. And they had no benefits. They didn't get housing. They didn't get education. They didn't even get the care that they needed, the medical care that they needed. So that's where I'm coming from. And I just wanted to share that with you all. And thank you for tuning into Anita Talks History and Genealogy. And have a good day. Talk to you soon.